Aloha, welcome back. My name is Nina Means, Director for Austin Community College Fashion Incubator. And we are so excited to get started with our week. I cannot believe this is the last week of October. We are moving through this 2021 with lightning speed. As we're kind of rounding out our year, jumping feet first into Q4, we just wanted to, circle back to our normal, connection time in the mornings on Mondays to get a chance to talk with you about the things that are happening here at the Fashion Incubator. We have been in the midst of pulling together our second cohort. They are, finalizing, documents and whatnot now, and we'll be moving in and getting started with classes this week. So it's a busy time here at the Fashion Incubator. But we are really excited to get a chance to announce those designers to you here in just a bit. We expect to be able to make that announcement at the end of next week. So definitely stay tuned to our announcement on our newest designers joining the Fashion Incubator. So this week, guys, we are talking about how we are connecting our industry locally to really what's really moving our business forward. I was fortunate to have a conversation at the end of last week with a wonderful colleague, Samuel Alexander, who's here in Austin, Texas. If you haven't talked with Sam, you absolutely need to talk with Sam. He's a bit of, I would say, almost an oracle of our time. He's done quite a lot of work, over the course of his tenure in the fashion industry. He does incredible work globally, as well as in the space of fashion technology. And as you know, our particular stand here at the Fashion Incubator is all about fashion tech. We work very closely with Gerber Technology. They are one of our foundational partners here at the Fashion Incubator that helps us bring fashion technology to the masses. And so as we are looking at revolutionizing the fashion industry, we see an opportunity here with fashion technology to propel our industry forward, specifically with creating innovation in the space of fashion technology. And I would like to just kind of reiterate to you, at ACC, we really do work with a wide variety of students and learners and entrepreneurs and business-minded people, as well as kind of traditional students who are looking to create a transition to a four-year college. However, this particular project, this particular department is very unique in that we work with a lot of business-minded creatives who want to create and build business here in Austin. And so as we are, additionally, our another foundational partner with the city of Austin have really taken on the mantle of small business development and market support, market development here in Austin, specifically around these small businesses that we're helping to create and grow. But that is facilitated, again, I'll come back to this again and again, that is facilitated by fashion technology here in our region. And what really makes it unique in this space is where along the value chain it is introduced, and really where along the business development that it's introduced. Typically, the kind of technology that we have here at the Fashion Incubator is typically only reserved for businesses that are huge. They're really large companies who have a lot of assets and resources. They have got global distribution, and they are using fashion technology to go even faster. They are propelling their supply chains even further, faster in this in this crazy supply chain economy right now that we were dealing with. It's pretty crazy in the logistics space. However, fashion technology is still allowing us to overcome a lot. Especially as we're bringing more business back towards a little closer to home, we'll say. It's nearshoring a lot of our business. And so, where most brands would have to be, very, very large to use fashion technology in order to build and grow their businesses and scale and whatnot, our brands get a chance to introduce that technology far earlier in their process. Which really helps them to overcome the cost of what it takes to be able to create sustainable, profitable collections. So that's really what it's all about. As much as, a lot of our creatives, are used to working, very tactilely with their hands, creating things, really from kind of an organic space. A lot of the technology is allowing you to take that very tactile, experience and bring it into the digital world and be able to work not just from, the soul of creating something special, but being able to apply that into a business context and to be able to build the kind of product that your customer is looking for in a timely way with the right profit margins. And so as we're creating these opportunities for small businesses, these are businesses who've noticed that they're getting stuck in the space of profit. They're getting stuck in the space of being able to have enough resources to develop the next collection. And so what they are looking for specifically, and this is what I've had each and every one of our designers, say that they're looking for, is that they're looking for the technology to push them over the hump. This is really the opportunity to get, our designers using, resources that they wouldn't ordinarily have access to push them into spaces that they probably could not ordinarily achieve without the fashion technology. So Gerber's worked really closely with, developing small businesses across the country. They've worked with, incubators in, Arizona and New York and various places. However, when we look at all the components that we have here in Austin, this particular digital solutions package, we really are 1 in 4 globally where this kind of investment has been made. And I know that there are other places that are like, we're not going to let you be the only one. And I believe it. I know Fabric in Arizona is, close on our heels, as well as Brooklyn Fashion Incubator in New York City, who's very close to the Innovation Center in New York, have access to that resource. But we really do have a unique resource here in Austin, a very unique resource here at ACC. And so if you think about, really being the only one in the country with this full digital solutions package from Gerber, and being 1 of 4 globally with that company, whether it be in, Amsterdam or China or back in New York, this is a very special thing that we can bring to Austin designers. It's exceptionally, my mind is blown every time I say it. But what this is allowing us to do is to be able to work more sustainably. I mean, for all of the resources that we use to be able to bring product to market, all the paper and all the extra sample yardage and all of the extra, pieces that come together to create these collections, all the trial and error, that really eats up a lot of that product development cost. You're like, maybe that doesn't work. Maybe that doesn't work. Let me keep trying. Let me keep iterating. Let me keep, using more resources. And then it's time for me to actually sell the product. And all of that cost, all of that time, all of that labor that was used to be able to create the product does not get captured, guaranteed, in that profit margin line as it should be, in order for you to be able to bring a product to market at a price point that your customer is wanting to purchase it at. And so as we are working with designers, we're helping them really understand their customer, understand their placement in the market, really understand that market analysis, and to be able to put themselves in a space competitively using the technology, being precise about what they bring to market so that they can be more sustainable. That's really what this is all about. We love working with designers. We love seeing designers who are exceptionally gifted, with their hands. We are just helping them take that much further. We're helping them take it even further than what they could before. If you guys are paying attention to any of the digital growth, I think I'll need to do a separate coffee talk on this altogether. But in terms of what's happening in the digital space and digital collections and the drive towards sustainability and trying to deal with our love affair with new, we love new product all the time. I think designers are going to find new ways to show up in the market and different ways to sell their product digitally. So I'm going to table that conversation for another time, because I think I could probably go into a much deeper conversation on that in the future. However, as we're coming up on time and, we're getting our week started, I just want you to remember that every time you guys think about the Fashion Incubator, we really want you to think about fashion technology and sustainability. And we cannot wait to introduce you to these brands who are also committed to fashion technology and sustainability here coming up very, very soon. The next things you guys are going to see from us are a few things. So we stay busy over here. So the next things you're going to see from us are the Macy's. So we are still working with Macy's. They're going to be partnering with us later this season during our pop-up shop for ATX plus Egypt. But before that, you're going to be connecting with us for Austin Design Week. So we are on the tour schedule. Again, whenever you come onto campus, we have very specific rules about how you're able to engage here. And so you'll have to make sure that you're wearing a mask and that we have a proper check-in for you to be able to come on campus. We are still making sure to keep everyone safe. And so we'll be making sure to maintain those appropriate social distancing and masking guidelines. That will be up on November 8th. So you can come over and visit, meet some of the designers. It'll be an excellent time to see what they're up to. Secondly is going to be ATX Plus Egypt. The delegation from Egypt will be coming here at the beginning of December. So they'll be participating in the Austin Fashion Week, December 2nd through the 5th. And then we will have a pop-up shop launch on December 5th on 2nd Street. So we'd love to see you there. We'll give you a bit more context about that coming up. And in the future, you guys will see, some profiles on some of our designers and kind of hearing a little bit about what they got out of the program. So again, guys, thank you so much for your time with us. We look forward to, connecting with you at some of our events coming up here in the future. And if you happen to be in the area, definitely shoot us a quick note, fashion.incubator@austincc.edu. And if you particularly like these, definitely give us a thumbs up, share our videos, share the content with someone else that you think may be interested in this program, or subscribe to the channel. So I would love to hear from you. Feel free to drop us a comment and let us know what kinds of things you'd like to hear about in these upcoming conversations. So anyways, have a great week, and we will see you guys next time.